Hey guys, and welcome back to the Tuesday stream. My name is Twitchy and we're in playing a little bit of Hardspace. I've just noticed that my wire is on the wrong side. This is going to be a little awkward. Let me just turn some things around here. There we go. Alright, we're in a slightly new space to be figuring out with here. My microphone is clipping. How is everybody doing out there? Oh, it's making loud noises and I think everything's fine. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm doing pretty well. Let's put that over there. Tell me about the music to microphone volume and stuff like that. This one's got vocals in it. My microphone stand is not going anywhere. Anyway, we are playing Hardspace Shipbreaker. I am the salvage simp. Welcome. Hello. How's it going? Oh, hey Wick. How are you doing? Welcome. We are going to go into here. We're going to play some career mode. We're going to go and basically just tear a ship apart. Let's also come into here. Just ease this down a little bit more. Maybe that's just loud in my headphones. Maybe you guys can't even hear it. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll get the balances right as we roll on. How you doing, Wick? You had a good week? I sure do hope so. I've had a fair one. I've just realised that I've got... Oh, hello, Shipbreaker. Thank you. Can you hear that? I don't know whether you can hear her speak or not, but, you know, subtitles are there for a reason. I will wake up and I'll have a look. Good morning. Minimum payments are due. Okay, so I should give you a little bit of backstory about what's going on here. I flew up... Sorry about the clagging. I'm trying to figure out. I flew up from Earth. Let's go look out the window if we can. Employee terminal and out the window. I came from this place where things can't hear anything from the game. Okay, we'll see if I've got a volume here. Oh well, okay, that's max. Okay, well we'll see what we can do about that. Maybe just turn this up over here. Turn you down over there. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be an interesting, evolving process. So we came from down there to make our lives better, but by the time they shipped us up here, we ended up owing them $1.3 trillion. I can't remember if there's anywhere that I get to see my debt in full. You can see there I've worked off 300 million of it, which is, you know, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. This craft over here is technically mine, and I'm working on building it together. I have a suit that like lets me survive out in the wilds. I've got a what do you call it? It's like a grappling hook. I was going to say a tractor beam, but no, it's a grappling hook, but in tractor beam format. We've got a cutting laser. We get out there, we rip up ships, we do the thing. Let's just get out and have a look, because that's really the only way we can do it. This is the last ship I did. I've done everything. Let's not worry about that. We're going to scroll down here. I'm probably going to avoid the super high hazard levels at the beginning. Let's come down to the 6s here and have a look at one of these two. I don't know what it is that I need to get next. I need a filter. Either of these two have a filter. This one has a filter. So by process of elimination, by nothing more than what I need to fix my own ship, I've picked this guy. It's a javelin. It's a tanker from industrial sectors by Lynx. Lynx are the people who shipped me up here. So we're doing this for the man themselves. As we rip apart and salvage more cargo, we get more rewards. We get a cut of everything that we rip up as well. Hopefully, let's turn desktop up just a little bit more. I want you to be able to hear the noises out and about. Okay, so here is my workspace. Down below, this is where I put a whole bunch of like miscellaneous items, because off over to the left, that's where I put nanocarbon. It's just a part, and that's where I put all my metals. It's mirrored on both sides. Like I say, I've got a grappling hook. I can pull myself if need be. So if I run out of fuel in my jetpack, the fuel is down below, then we can get ourselves where we need to go. Another tool that I've got is my cutting laser here. So you can see that this whole assembly on the side here, this wants to go into the barge. It tells me in the middle. I've lost my chat. What is this? No, come back. Okay, all right, there we go. We just burn our way through the bright yellow bit. Bam. And then we can just literally drag this stuff down and put it in the box. It starts off as quite a simple game, but trust me, it soon becomes quite a puzzler of how to get things in and out. There are nuclear reactors down here that we need to worry about. There we go. Look, and I got money in the top right there, top left. I can left and right. That got credited to my account. That's good. Danger, did you see that? We got a danger there. I think there's atmosphere behind this. Let's try and find our way in. See what exactly it is we're working with now that I've explained the tools that we've got. So we've got a cockpit at the front there. It's kind of a bit hard to see against the blinding light that we've got going on, but there is a cockpit over here. We could cut it loose up here, but you know what? We've been told that maybe this is pressurized, so let's listen to that warning. Try and find the background here. How do I get into this? Is there a door on top? I have actually cut these apart before, so you'd think I'd know what I was doing, but no. Okay, down and in. There are controllers around that let me change the atmosphere. It's an airlock, right? You know how airlocks work. You press the button, the atmosphere changes, it switches from one state to another. But somewhere inside the main building, there should be something. Ooh, I pressed down too hard. There should be another panel somewhere that enables me. I don't like this. Why is this a? Yeah, that. What? Ow. Ow. So, I couldn't find a way to equalize the pressure. Radio malfunction? Oh, that's not very good. I'm also stuck behind this thing. My thrusters aren't working. Hey, how's it going? So, all of these things kind of aren't bolted down. You can pick them up and you got to take them out to the barge. But I won't be taking individual items out. No, never mind about that. I will be trying to find a way. Oh yeah, you know what? I will take a bunny. Thank you. I've only had one bunny so far. Getting another bunny seems like good fun. Trying to figure out how to drop the atmosphere in here. You the joy? No, there's here we go. An atmospheric processor. This should enable me. Oh, it shut the door. No, that's not. That's not what I want at all. I want to leave the door open. So are we technically in vacuum right now? It says pressurized on the bottom right. Let's do that again. Depressurizing. Decreasing. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So wait, if we're unpressurized now, can I actually just open this up? Is that fine? Because if we can open from front to back, get the is that the filter I've been looking for? Thank you. That's something I needed. I fired off a tether there by accident. One of the things that I have access to. Let's start cutting the shell off of this. One of the things that I have access to is a tether system. What's it complaining about? Is that my my tool telling me it's too hot? Okay, maybe. Tethers help me move really heavy things that are not quite moving by my own foot. Let's pull this off the wall, get these lights off of here. Oh, this is something that sparks. This could hurt me quite a bit if I don't handle it properly. In fact, to be fair, almost all of this place could kill me if I don't handle it well. But never mind, because I do have clones. Obviously, they're not free. Clones cost money to make, and if I don't keep on top of that, I mean, this game is a beautiful, beautiful exploration of the capitalism of the future ship works. I actually really enjoy enjoy the theme in here. I mean, Lynx are doing us a favor, obviously, by shipping us up here and allowing us to work. 15-hour days. That's amazing. I can make so much money in that time. Get out of here. So here we go. Here's the main purpose of the game. You get the panel and you fire it towards the box that says deposit salvage. And that's essentially it. But you've already seen that if I don't handle the pressurization correctly, I get thrown around the ship pretty hard. If I don't handle the electricity correctly, I could die, just outright die. If I don't handle the nuclear reactor, well, let me tell you what could happen there. It's not a good day. It's not a good day at all. I mean, they're just, like I say, they're just providing a function that people need, and if money needs to swap hands for that function to be undertaken, well, that is unfortunately just the way of society that we find ourselves in nowadays. I am forever grateful that they got me off of the overheating Earth down there. I feel like it's getting nothing but worse. It's. I don't quite know why I chose the salvage. Like, is the moon around? Can we see the moon? Is Luna about? Like, surely Luna has some job opportunities going on it. Let's just float a little bit above here. Should we get a good look at what's going on? I don't know how far they'll let me fly up. I'm totally burning my profits right here, but that's right. As long as I make more... Oh, is this it? Is this as high as I can go? As long as I make more than 500,000 today, we'll probably be cool. Okay, I'll stop. They don't like it. I wanted to look around. Okay, I'm back. All right, now that we're here, let's take a proper look around. SRWB, how you doing? We're just having a look around. Like, look. There's one of my fellow salvageers over there, and this one is also doing it. There's the moon. I knew it'd be around somewhere. The moon's always around, watching us. It's nice. It's nice. I would have preferred to go to the moon. But maybe this is like step 1 of my 5-year plan. Maybe this is how my person salvage simp tends to go. I can't remember if Twitchi has played this game before. So I kind of have played this game. Not so much on stream. We played it way back when it first got brought out, but my machine wasn't quite good enough. So when I did this, the frame rate absolutely tanked. Did I manage to not melt that? There we go. Okay, that's good. So we pulled out pretty quickly. The game voice was a bit quiet and even sounded like the PDA woman from... Yeah, they do sound a bit similar. Okay, let's try and rebalance the... I opened... The thing that I used the least. Like, this tells me about all the different systems and stuff that are in the game. Let's do a little audio rebalance. Let's pull this up. That's now going to have made the music very loud. I'm sorry about that. Let me just ease that back down to the same sort. Is that about right? Is that about right? If the music's too quiet, let me know. If the music's too loud, let me know. And hopefully you can hear the dulcet tones of this. And we're through. Takes a lot. So down in the bottom right, you can see the temperature for my cutting saw. It's a little bit battered up. That's what that grey box at the beginning is about. Is I've taken a little bit of damage from it. That the whole iron ring loose. It turns out it is. And I also pressed my Windows key by accident. Now this is never going to move like this, but thankfully tethers are away. Great. Music quiet. I prefer hearing the PDA woman. Yeah, I mean, I want to try and balance that out to letting you guys hear that. I keep trying to find a way out of my menu and it's not hitting the one. I don't know. Maybe you can hear now. Maybe that should be good. She doesn't speak all that often. That's the problem. So this needs to go to the barge. This one also needs to go to the barge, but the whole rest of the ship is in the way, and I can't see because it's like we're on the dark side of the vessel. Right, there we go. Now we can see what we're talking about. I could probably try and cut this away, cut the whole lot away. Let's go inside. Let's see what it is we're dealing with down this back end of the vessel. Is there anything? Aha! There are things in here that I kind of need to watch.
You got 5 minutes left in this ship before they turn the lights out on you.
5 minutes left. So this is kind of the problem. You've got 15 minutes in your shift, and somehow that's a day. I wish we could put in 15 minutes of work and call that a day, right? That'd be great. I've got to try and make $500,000 in that time, just to cover my interest. But that's relatively easy. I was making that relatively early on. And even if I don't make it this time because we're looking out the top and stuff like that, that's fine because oh no, mate, now's not the time. And even if we don't make it, I will make that up in other times. Okay, let's just keep cutting, keep moving. Oh, we got this free, right? Is that going to come down and out? We need to put this into the processor. One of the big troubles of the game is working out just the 3D geometry of squeezing down and through here. Let's pop that over there. I've got to silence my phone. That is going to be troublesome. Okay, let's put you over there. That's you up and out. I make quite inefficient use of tethers. I've seen people use these tethers, like, you know, to chain huge strings of stuff together, and I inevitably end up using multiple tethers on one item, which, you know, maybe I could be a little bit more precise with it. But I kind of like this game. It's one of those ones you've got many ways of playing. I was kind of hoping that I could just kind of pull this out a bit, but what I'm going to do instead is attach it to my hab over there, pull it forwards, ideally without smashing into the ship. That's kind of the thing I'm worried about. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's kind of doing what I want. You know what? I might even... Is it the R button? No. Is it the T button? No. What button was it? F? No, it wasn't F. There was a button somewhere to cut all the V. No. Y? Yeah, Y. Okay, that was the button. Let's cut all the tethers so I can do that. And move this down and round. Okay, nice. Chill. Talking of, I think that's time for a small sip of tea. Proceeds to neck on the entire thing. Like, wow, gotta chill. Gotta chill. It's not that type of stream, man. It's not that type of stream. I mean, I don't know. Where would I like to go if I could pick any of the ridiculous sci-fi jobs? Yeah, salvage yard sounds good. I think obviously everyone wants to be an asteroid miner. That's kind of top of everyone's list. You know, nowadays people are like firemen. I'm sure the kids on Earth in the year 2700 are like, I want to be an asteroid miner. It's just got an allure to it. Have I not cut this free? Is this not ready to roll? Is this not pulling out?
Salvage deposit accepted.
She is very quiet. I don't know if there's a way of turning that up. I'll have a look at my my actual volume mixer in a moment, see if there's a way of separating the two, because like that's my game at full volume, and that's the thing. You want to see a big boom? You want to see I mean, almost definitely just hang around, mate. You know, there's what is this? And yeah, 1 minute left.
There's 1 minute left.
Oh, there he is.
Cutter.
Oh, there,
1 minute left.
Okay, there we go. It's free. It's free. Okay, we got this free. Now, can I get it in the hole in time? A problem that I have in many walks of life. That over there. Get out of here. Be gone with you. Be gone with you. Looks like this is free. What's that ion drive doing down there? You chill, mate. You chill. If this is free, I might just quickly tether it here and here before the end of shift, and then that can pull out over. Am I out of tethers? I'm legit out of tethers. So let me show you where they charge me for other stuff. I'm not going to get over there in time, am I? Oh, I pressed the wrong button, especially not if I do that. I wanted to go down, but I ended up pressing the stop button. And we've got this place here, tethers. That's also why I'm here. Well, there we go. I got myself a high gain antenna. The ion ring was definitely the top earner there today. That's pretty good. 2.2 million off of my, let's call it 1,000 million. It was pretty, normally I hit the first thing, the first salvage goal, but you know, we're just here to chill and have a good time. Watch space roll by the window. Obviously my certification review was nothing there, so let's end that shift. Thank you very much. Any damage on rentals due to adhesives were deducted from earnings. Adhesives? What? Sorry, I don't have any of those. Where do we get more of those from? Press, thank you. Morning, Breaker.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx mandates a maximum of 8 hours of sleep. Any extra sleep time will be docked from the next pay cycle.
I mean, that seems fair. I mean, I wouldn't want my biological excess to really impact Lynx's bottom line. It's not their fault that I'm made of weak flesh. So, okay, fees total, 6. What was it that I opened up and it was like, no. It might be the demo charge here. They like, hey, have some explosives. By the way, we're going to charge you an extra 100,000. But that's fine because, you know, we made some money. The big number in the corner went down. And isn't that what life is all about? I kind of think so. Minimum payments are due by 10. So what time did they send us to sleep if we're waking up at 10? Like 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe? Must be. Anyway, I have a nice day always looking out in the window. So I feel like we're strangely in some sort of geostationary orbit. Every time we look out the window, we see the same view. But geostationary orbit is quite a distance away. So are we actually in a powered orbit? Are we in a spaceship of some description that is just hovering over a point of Earth? Because, like, to be over the Earth, i.e. in orbit, you have to move quite fast sideways. And this doesn't look like it's doing that. Just saying. Anyway, I picked up some stuff in here. So if I come to my ship doctor, put my filters in place. That was the ship just out the window. I probably should have mentioned that while we were there. So now I need to look for circuits, distributors, and wires. I don't have any of these things, but you know we'll keep an eye out. It was. Ooh, wait, no, go back. I want to look out the window. It's this ship on the right here. That's the one we're slowly putting back together. It got given to me by the guy who speaks on the comms during shift change. I should have fixed my cutter. No, I clicked the door. Wait, I can go back. Aha, workstation. I don't know how many of these repair kits I've got at the moment. So in here, equipment. Oh, look at that! I got a 58. Here, ooh, I could upgrade some stuff. I'm not for the moment though. We'll come back to that. I'm going to repair this one. Yep. And I guess we'll repair the cutting laser because it's actually got some damage to it. Everything else is okay, I suppose. 5 kits left. Remember to buy some of those. Oh, also, incidentally, I forgot to say. Do you want to see my sticker collection, guys? Like, it's really cool. I'm really about all the stickers. For instance, you know, I've salvaged 5 Class 1 reactors, so they gave me this one. And if I get a couple of those stickers, they give me a shiny version. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. For instance, I've scrapped a lot of aluminium or aluminum, whichever one you prefer. Over here, nanocarbon. Like I've done all of that. I mean, like, I've got some good stickers, but then I've also managed to miss out on the ones that you kind of would have expected me to get, like these early ones here. I don't ask me how. I just don't have them. So we should probably check into some of the processes for that at some point. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Okay, so circuits not available. Distributors not available. We might be able to grab some wires. But then we ignore the rest of that. We got an awful lot of stuff to salvage from here. 19 million. And I've managed to not break anything yet, so that's pretty good. On the top right-hand side, a little red line comes up when you start breaking stuff. Your processor fodder. Off you go that way. Huge lumbering bits of metal just flying around. Like no wonder they have to keep spares. What other future terrible jobs will there even be? You know, do you think the inside of a nuclear reactor inspector will be a thing? I could see it. I could see it. You over there. I've got this whole thing that could probably go in the salvage bin if I can get all the other stuff off of it. This will be a chunk of material. But you don't want lights sticking to your salvage. Ow, slammed into the wall. Never mind me. Don't mind. Don't mind. Okay, so all of this. I don't know if you've noticed down in the I don't know, middle-ish bottom of my screen. Oh.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
Thank you. I don't know why you also like froze my game at that point. I don't mind my fuel levels being low because I tend to just swing around in space anyway. There's this weird friction, so you kind of have to keep going and keep doing stuff. Are you going to move sideways? You're going to do your thing? There we go. That's much better, much better. That one just broke. Okay, I'm not really about that. There is kind of like a suction on the processor and the furnace. I'm yet to actually sacrifice myself to the furnace gods. I hear it's the done thing to do, but it's not happened yet. I've been quite restrained in such manners. Quite restrained. I should think about how to open up the cockpit. I think I'm going to start just by slicing off the airlock here. So you're chucking stuff out of a force field, you ain't just cluttering space debris. No. So there's 3 places where things go. Got the hot place, got the recycling place. Well, no, I think this one down the bottom here is the recycling place. But I have quite often sent little bits flying off. I say quite often. It's not that often. But it's not unheard of for me to send stuff flying out into the wilds. Let's burn this one and this one over here. Want to get that before we go down too far. Brilliant. It's a slow drift. I'm yet to set myself on fire. This is unusual. Though we did take a relatively low risk job to begin with. I didn't quite want to be frying myself right at the beginning of the game.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
One thing is to pay attention to all the little arrows and stuff, because there are inevitably ways for you to like burn the place and melt things off, which is kind of cool. Okay, I think these are the first things that need to go. They are pretty chunky as well. That ate a lot into my my heat. Okay, cutting off the glass front is always a bit of a mission. What does this one do, do you reckon? Does that just melt the lot? No, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it at all. It's unusual. What about you up here? I guess I'll cut it from the inside. I guess I should also go get some fuel, right? Let's use my grappling hook. This is probably gonna hurt. Generally does. I've reached some pretty ludicrous speeds moving around the top areas of this place, but I'll take some oxygen. I'll also take some repair kits, because they're tool repair kits. Because they're like, you can only buy them here, but you can only use them in your room, which is a weird way of setting it up. I gotta say, not that I would be questioning. Could I not buy that? No, I'd be questioning Lynx's methodology here at all. Obviously, they've got costs to cover. And I'm not really one to think about that. That's way above my pay grade, you know. Way above my pay grade. I just throw the stuffs in the hot box, you know. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm here to do. Let's go down into the cockpit. It's very well lit in here. I'm a little bit worried that means all the electrics are still powered, and that I'm actually going to run into a bit of a problem at some point. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Cut that one. Cut that one. And more down below. Things out the way. Excuse me. I wish to get through. Oh man, that's some sparks right there. How about you? Okay. Oh, it turns out actually this is already loose. So yay lol. Slap you over there. So I know my way around the javelin quite well. It's a craft that I've worked on before. Getting all the ion rings is definitely part of an achievement somewhere, so I'm definitely all about that. But this is one of these games that I just keep like coming back to. I've got this like creative mode, not creative mode. I've got this career mode that I keep coming back to, and just it's a super casual game. Where you just pick it up and be like, okay, I want to just like tear this ship apart, and you can do it in one of two ways. You can blast explosives everywhere, which you know is fun, but expensive. Well, you rip each part off. Now, unfortunately, there's no way of just turning these ships upside down and shaking all the loose pieces out. I would love if that was the case. If anybody ever figures out how to do that, how to put a small gravity source in front of a vessel. Do you think we'll ever get to the point of harnessing gravity like that? I don't think we'll ever get to the point of creating gravity, but I think at some point in the not too distant future, there is the harnessing of gravity waves. It kind of has to be there, right? You know, we started off by seeing electromagnetic waves, and then we figured out how to use them. And surely the same is true for gravity. We've started seeing gravity waves. Now, you're not gonna go away, mate? Bam. Okay, cool. I was too close, and I kept on trying to activate the button.
Secured. Applying credit.
Yeah, so I feel like it's well within our ability. We're gonna find some either dense material or arrangement of physical matter, whatever that actually ends up meaning, that will deflect gravity waves and will make like gravity dense spots. I think that might be a winner. Like if I was to write some hard sci-fi that was trying really hard to stick to the laws of physics. That's what I'd start experimenting. I don't want to invoke anything like solid dark matter because I don't think that's ever going to exist. Can't prove that either way, but let's cut that one. I'm not sure what other types of technology are out there to be discovered, and that's one of the great things about technology is you don't know that it's going to be there until suddenly you're using it 2 years later. I want one of you over that way. Is that going to even work? Hey, that works. Okay, that's cool. What have we got back there? It's just a loose panel. Bloody get over there with this lot. Is that going to go in the right direction?
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Thank you. The railgun hasn't fired today. So that over there is a vehicular railgun. They load up cargo ships in it and fire it off. They're yet to explain how they catch the ships on the other side. I love that idea of the railgun-based transport. I think it's really smart.
5 minutes left in your ship, Cutter.
Man, 5 minutes left already.
Weaver out.
Cheers, Weaver. You're a good man. Bit broken by the system, but you're a good man. Good man. Yeah, I really like their idea of railgun transport. Just gotta figure out how you catch them on the other side. To which obviously a giant magnetic sled on the other side that rides Jupiter's magnetic field in? Yeah? No, that seems a bit silly. Could you aero capture
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
in Jupiter? Do you think that's a silly way of doing it? You fire things at Jupiter really, really hard, and you just accept that they're going to get warm a bit. Build them to get a bit warm. This whole barge thing, I think, is pretty good. I guess it's not really the one for people. I could see some ethical concerns coming up there. But hey, as long as you keep the inside and the outside different temperatures, surely it's all good. Surely it's all good. What do you think's even back there? It's just a big blue field, and then this gets dragged off. And it's like, it's nanocarbonite, right? So, I don't know, maybe there's a bunch of nano machinery back there that breaks it down into its constituent pieces. Okay, this is going to fry me if I get too close, so let's not get too close. That's nice. Managed to do that nice and smooth. Thankfully, we haven't come up against anything that's required sort of technical input. There is a nuclear reactor at the back of this ship that we will get to, I don't know, maybe 2 shifts time. Maybe quicker. But we've come a long way in destroying this ship from the front. Like, we've taken the ion ring out, which is nice. There was a whole ion ring situation here. We're halfway through taking the front cabin out. Then we've got the entire, what I assume to be fuel tanks on the side. They might explode at any moment. Let's be honest. Then back here we've got. Should we go have a look inside? It's been a while since we've just had an explore here. This is another section of the. Oh, pressed the wrong button. Another section of the vessel back here. Airlock depressurizing. Yeah. Get equal with my pressure, man. In here, you can see that my my HUD is already getting a little bit crackly. There's definitely some issues. Oh, here's the. That's one of the control units. I can't remember the name of it right now. Oh, you there. Atmospheric regulator. Let's turn that on. Danger behind this door. Why is it danger behind this door? Let's turn the pressure back on.
Air pressure level increasing.
I think we may have found our first actual puzzle. How do we decrease the reactor? I can barely see. I can barely see. It's so smoky in here. I'm trying to find. I'm frying myself. It's alright. This spare is fairly fresh, to be fair. What's behind this wall? There's gotta be a way somewhere.
60 seconds left to wrap things up, Carter.
Wow, really? 60 seconds? Man, barely time. Barely time. Do I just pop the chute? It's really tempting. Really tempting. Where's that? I've lost it. Air regulator. I mean, I've lost many things over time. There it is. Nice. Thank you. Then I should just. Wait. Decreasing. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't know how I'm going to depressurize everything. There's obviously the easy way. But we risk damaging the reactor at that point. 3.5 mil. That's more the money I'm used to bringing home. That's nice. I occasionally have bumper shifts of like 7 mil. It's very nice. It's very nice. Okay. Well, earn ourselves some upgrade points and stuff. That's cool. I really don't know how to rationalize the upgrade points in like terms of lore. Welcome, Shipbreaker. Morning. It's
Good
morning.
morning, Cutter 9346-52. Today's weather report: clear and sunny, with a high of -270 degrees.
I mean, I want to know how they come up with that temperature. The temperature's a weird thing to deal with in space, and they just seem to have picked one. My 1% interest is, sorry, 0.001% interest. Imagine if they actually charged me a whole percent. It would be a lot. Sorry, I just knocked that back. That'd be like 10 mil, right? That would be crazy. And like, you try and find a company out there that'll give you a loan for anything less than like 20 or 30%. And Lynx are coming along and be like, hey, it's a lot of money, but you know, you can pay us back over a short amount of time. I love Lynx. T-shirt weather then, yeah. The thing is, like, in the sun, it should be pretty warm. Pretty warm. I believe the local thermo equilibrium temperature of the point around the sun, about as deep as the Earth is 15 degrees. It's the carbon dioxide in our atmosphere that keeps us a little bit warmer than that, if I'm remembering correctly. The temperature might be a little bit off there, but that's actually, you know, a human would be in trouble on a ball of rock, because 15 degrees is actually pretty cold. Like, long term, that's not good for us. Anyway, there's I don't think there's anything I can do in here. Ship doctor, yeah, nah.
The dock is in, and it's done.
No. Let's just move on. Workstation. I don't think there's anything here as well. No repairs we need to do. Should we see if there's any upgrades we want to take? Let's be chill about them before I just go ahead and click stuff. I'm forever trying to upgrade the repairability first, because that's where a lot of my money goes, is fixing stuff, right? These are the demo charges. Never use them. Let's not talk about them. They're all right. Here is my work suit. We've got some resistance to various forms of damage: electrical, cryo, heat, and just general integrity. Helmet, more oxygen. Do I ever really struggle with oxygen? This is the recharge anyway. This is the oxygen up here. The recharge, I never use it. It's just not a thing I need to do. It's the same with like this scanner thing. I never use it. I just like look at the things in front of me and go, right, I know what that is. I don't know if that's a me problem. Top speed of 8.5 meters per second. Maybe that's the one we'll upgrade to. And how the range. I mean, do we need the range? Maybe we need the max tethers. I run out of tethers more than anything. We can increase the force on stuff. And the cutting laser, cooldown. I wouldn't mind more heat capacity. The range again. I kind of get close enough. I mean, we could take this range. But I think I'm at the point where I don't actually know what I want to do with my upgrade. So, you know, if anybody has an idea about that, let me know. Okay, so we just saw the reactor. We're not going to go for the reactor today. You got to peel the outside of the ship off of the reactor vessel, so that you can put the reactor in the barge underneath as quick as possible. So we'll be getting back to that at some point. Today, the industries of Mars are responsible for only 70% of the shipbuilding in the solar system. While we're around Mars, is that like the final level of this game? You pay off your debt, and they're like, haha, Elon actually bought your contract. Because, you know, that's essentially the life that the first Martian colonists are going to be like. If it's not like a government-backed research station, it's going to be a corporate nightmare where they basically have your life in debt, right? And there's going to be feudal lords all over again, just feudal companies. Which, you know, I think we now have talked about it enough in the, you know, cultural zeitgeist, if you will, that mostly we're going to avoid it, apart from the few people who thought it was a good idea and are going to actively try and encourage it, like our boy Elon, right? Let's move that into there. Getting the shift off to a good start with an airlock. Airlocks are a fairly good money. Look at that, 20. That's $250,000 right there. Bam. Look at that. That's half my debt. That's half my day's debt. Just straight in. You got to look for the silver linings here, right? That ladder, $102, right? That's buying me dinner later. That's good. That's good. Let's try, and I don't know how we're going to take this bit apart. There's some various little orifices we need to get stuff out of, but I'd really like to widen them out a little bit more if possible before we just start dragging various things through. Seems to work though. Seems to work. Just look at the other side. Grab the stuff. Like, yeah, we got stuff in there to pull out. I'm gonna have to cut a wall open, I think. Just notice this all the way over here. Gimme. You see anything floating in yellow, it's probably a good thing. Apart from food, for some reason, food goes in the furnace. Like, I don't think my dude knows quite what to do with the floating food around. Personally, I'd be taking that stuff home. Okay, so we get to see the new. Well, I say the new. You guys haven't seen my nice slicey saw. Wow, I like that. Oh, that didn't quite do what I expected it to do, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Can we get to the other side, please? It's turning around on me. Stop it! I need to see the other side. There we go. All right, I did it. That was really difficult. Just spinning around with a piece of concrete in space, being like, "No, I want to look at the other side." And every time I spun around, it spun around. I was like, "Wow." Okay, that didn't quite do what I was expecting to do, so I'm gonna just like carry on dragging stuff out of the middle until we're at a position where I'm a little more comfortable with what just happened. Because it cut a slice of the panel off rather than just like the whole end, I want to rip all the stuff off the walls. Okay, nice. Okay, let's use the laser saw again. Best item in the game, most powerful, most destructive, very, very likely to kill you. I have died most often by pressing that button there more than anything else. There'll just be like, there'll be a fuel tank behind it or something, you know. You'll rupture something that really shouldn't be ruptured in a spaceship, and before you know it, the whole thing's on fire and your suit is melting and everybody's having a bad day. The boys in the tech lab have to cook up another clone. Nobody likes making new clones, least of all me, because they're quite expensive. 100 grand, something like that. But what price could you put on life, really? Well, about 100 grand, turns out. Like that will be the point where we actually know what price you put on a human life, is when we can just like clone someone. Like, well, look, it's right here. We've got the exact market value. Are we that far off of that? I don't know. I'm fairly sure there's already people out there that could tell me the exact market value of a human life. I don't think I want to know, really. Furnace. Why is this processor? This is furnace. Wait, what have we got in here? Hello. It's a door, maybe. You know, I don't think I care. I don't think I care. It's so lightly. It's $1,000. And with more grows they degenerate like Family Guy, you end up as a numpty. I mean, You know, is that not just biological processes anyway? Okay, let's just send that over there. Furnace. What process there? It's all just furnace. Let's just let it be furnace. May the furnace gods be pleased with my sacrifice. What are you doing going over that way? Does anybody have any idea what the tether's doing? That is not pulling in the right direction. Okay, there we go. It did the thing it was supposed to do, for which I'm grateful. Okay, pull that up. Gotta be thankful for. There's the barge down below there. Went a full 360 there. Went the wrong way. Gotta be thankful for Lynx's innovations that make our lives better. I don't know why. I must have got 100% turned upside down there. But there's the door. There's the door. I don't think I care. Oh, 3,000 credits. There were 3 doors. Oh, I don't know now. Don't know now. At what point is the door cost collateral? The door collateral costs. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Acceptable. At what point is too much? Too much. I don't want you. I want you. Battery pack. Is this something I can pick up myself? No. Okay. Where did the battery pack come from? Okay, what's not furnaceable here? Basically just gonna throw everything in the furnace if I can get away with it. Definitely one of my favourite ways of dealing with everything. I mean, my approach to cleaning is much the same. If I can burn it, so much better. What we got here? That's a processing coolant pipe. Okay, let's shimmy that out the door with the power of the grappling hook. Go, mate, go. Okay. When do you reckon the first space industrial accident is going to happen? Like, is it going to happen on one of the government space stations? So, like, obviously, I don't know, have the Russians already done it? I don't know. When's the first person going to get crushed by a space robot? Or a piece, like 2 pieces of space station coming together, cut someone in half? And who's legally responsible for that? It's gotta be the company, right? But in space, who's gonna see your case? You know? Who is your attorney up there? Not quite sure how, like, civil lawsuits work in space. I assume they don't at the moment. I'm not sure what would happen if an American tourist stabbed a European in the face for some reason. It might happen, you know, maybe the other way around. Who knows? Who knows? Well, when you got such an international problem, how'd you solve that? Well, I don't think our legal system's built for it, and I don't think NASA should really be dealing with it. You know, that's just not their remit. You can't get scientists to make judicial hearings. Yes, I said the word judicial. So it's a hard one to come at.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Because, you know, in a research base, it's just going to be the elected council.
We got 5 minutes left till
I
we
just
call
fired
it.
a light somewhere, and I don't know where. It went somewhere. Hey, FSBWV, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Who would you put in charge of law if a European, say we're in the moon base, the gateway, and a European astronaut stabbed an American in the eye. Who's pressing charges? This is a crazy looking KSP mod. It is. It's great. This is the aftermath. This is what happens when you crash down on the other side of the planet. People are like, you know, that's good, but now we need to get this stuff back home. And they're like, oh, couldn't we just sell this one and buy another? That's the capitalist way, right? Surely that's the winner.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Man. No railgun today, though. We keep waiting for it. Keep waiting for it. So these must be control stations, right? This is where management lives, in these little spiky ones. These are other salvage units. We've already discovered that. We flew up and had a bit of a look at those. There's another one over there. Like, is that one attached to that? No, they're very much separate. Ooh, look. Vessel. It's a vessel. Oh yeah, getting practice to tidy up the career. I like that one. That's good. Pull these off. Oh, these lights are by far the most tedious. What are they worth? $3.5 grand. Is this worth my time? We need to. What's going on here? We need to work out like what it's worth. So that door I threw in the furnace, it would have cost me more time than the even $3 or $4 grand that the 4 doors were, than it would to cut up the panels and get those doors out. So I was kind of okay throwing that. Like these here, $3.5 grand a piece. I don't know. Is that worth my time? Is that worth my time?
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
2.5 minutes, appropriate amount of time to try and get this entire fuel load into the barge. I don't think it is. I think I should just quietly, very, very carefully, oh man, try and cut these sprues off of here. Got to be really careful though. Okay, that's good. Because there's like entire fuel tanks back there, and I don't want to slice up the fuel tank and end up blowing the vast majority of the money on this vessel up. The salvage value, if you will. And like, this is costing me 700 credits worth of salvage a pop. But I think now I should be able to get this entire unit here into the furnace. I don't know if that move will work. That's quite a brute force and inconvenience. The moon should be governed upon agreed on international tribune to settle issues. Okay.
1 minute left, Cutter. I'd say get a move on, but you know that already.
So yeah, like, you know, a council elected from the smart people or whatever. I don't know whether this cuts through like this. Should we find out? Oh, it melts it. Okay. Yeah, because, like, no matter what the jobs are, sort of at the very essence of it, justice should be done by the people. But we know that they're not going to be like so when we start talking about justice, like hand in hand with that comes the concept of policing, right? Who enforces this justice? And like on a factory, the company enforces its justice, right? At that point, things are a bit. Oh, look, we've started destroying stuff. 100 grand's worth of stuff has been melted when it shouldn't have been. Or when it could have been used for more practical purposes, I suppose is the correct term here. I don't know what the what the carbon footprint per ton of nanocarbon is. Nanocarbide, sorry. Did we get gold today? Yeah, we got gold today. Okay, that's good. Sean Connery in Outlander. You know what? I don't think. Hang on. Let me just search that up. Sean Connery. There it is. Oh, I've got caps lock on. Yeah, I've not. That movie's 2 years older than I am. Mining colony on Jupiter. You'd never get people on Io. But yeah, that sounds cool. I want to get that. Yeah, that's a movie to watch. It's a movie to watch. I mean, like, the horrors of what people are going to do in space, like, they're all going to play out. We know that. We know every single one of them.
Please administer 2 caffeine pods before starting your shift.
Oh, you know what? It's a good idea. Thank you, Hab Voice. I will administer some caffeine. Oh, thank you. Okay, so not quite knocked a digit off of here yet. We're working on it. We're working on it. I did have a 3 all the way at the front here. Not on the. It was 1.3, and I'm now at 1.0. So like I'm feeling pretty good about my work here. This is going well. I'm surprised you got the name right. It was just, instant hit. Instant hit. I don't know why they give us the kitchen. Like we can change posters, but I don't. That's about it. I got a nice, cool little like float in there. I can change these. Wait. How did I change these? I can change these, but honestly, I like my home decor with a float in there. I think that's pretty good. And we got this one over here. We got some ships and the Lynx salvage division. I like to imagine that's me. That's good. The float in there. It's good. It's good. Right. Live, laugh, salvage. Of course. How else do we live our lives but live, laugh, salvage? Yeah, it's good stuff here. Good stuff here. Of course, the food pyramid with no bottled water being at the top. Chicken, pizza. Is that pizza? And of course, alien embryos down at the bottom. It's pretty cool. I assume this is a fire system. I never noticed it before. Look at this. You can't get a good look at it. Can't get a good look at it. Okay, that's cool. Never get to use the shower, which is a little unfortunate. I've been up here a while now. I don't know when they're going to bring my shower back online. Let's get back to the ship. Yeah. It's mildly blanched and take the skins off. Last owner was Lynx. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. We're doing this. You dip them in molecular acid. That's obviously the way. It's obviously the way. I love the term molecular acid. It means absolutely nothing. But hey, it was in one of my favourite franchises, so we're going to go with it. Cut point grade 1. Don't go over the top, else we will melt that fuel tank. Like, look at the beast. Look at the beast. It's like 3 times my size. This goes up in flames. I'm going to know about it. Which franchise? That was Alien. When it first bursts out of his chest in the dining room. No, it's when they cattle prod it or something. I can't. Anyway, a little bit of blood gets spilt, and it melts through a couple of layers of the hull. And they're like, what is this? And like, that's molecular acid. It's like, what? What is molecular acid? It's just going down. I'm not sure this is free. There's lights on it. That doesn't normally blow well. It normally means it's still attached somehow. Pod clamp goes to the barge as well. processor. How does one depod our clamp? Oh yeah, that's the one. Trying to surgically take it off of his face. Thank you very much, Wick. Yeah, it was when they first come back. That's right. That's right. And if they'd all just listened to Ripley and keeping him off the goddamn vessel. I don't know how to cut this. This is not coming loose. Oh, is that a cut point over there? No, it's through that. Can I literally just... No. Can I cut through this? No. Bit confused. Oh, Moonfoot, yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch. There's a bunch where it's just like, if you just spent 5 minutes talking to someone who knew, they could have made this sound better for you. I mean, you gotta give Interstellar its due, despite being, you know, a bunch of codwallop. They spoke to Kip Thorne. They tried to make the physics work for the story that they wanted to tell. I'm about it. There's gotta be a way of getting this loose. Oh, hello. I got part of it loose. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna tether you down there. Tether me, fuel tank. You've watched Moonfall 5 times. Have I actually seen Moonfall yet? You'd imagine so. I know it's one of those ridiculous movies that if I see it, I'll remember it, right? But I've watched so many stupid science movies that I can't remember. Oh, hey, there was a thing there. Where was the thing I flew past? That there, right in front of me. Do you see it? Here we go. That's that light that I glossed earlier. Bam! Randomly flew past it. Nice. Gotta thread this needle off of here. Okay, nice. Alright, well, I know how to do that in the future. I think I'll just use my super push to push it this way. The grappling hook has a couple of extra powers. One is this like weird shove. I'm not sure what we're supposed to imagine it is, but like some sort of gravity gun push, right, from Half-Life. The other is the tethers, and of course just its standard grapple ability. Okay, let's try and cut through many beams with one cut here. Oh yeah. Like that. Trying to keep the cuts minimal, of course. Melted aluminium doesn't go in my bank account. We got here. This is just all furnace as well. That's nice. We're going to get all of this nicely out of the way for our fuel tank to move. I have no idea what it would take to actually make this explode. Throw that down there. It's been just far too long. Oh, sticker unlocked. Helter Smelter. What's that? That's one of the ones I've already got. Too fast. Just like ripping around the base. Okay, that's nice salvaging. Hopefully we can hit level 3 by the end of today's shift. I'm hoping actually that we can get this whole lot done in today's shift. But depressurizing this place is gonna be a bit of a mission, because behind this door here, I'm just gonna throw the button. Oh, it's unpowered. Oh, that's bad in many ways. Why are you unpowered? What was powering it? Was the fuel powering it? I guess I'm just gonna melt a door. Okay, never mind the alarm. It's all under control. It's all under control. The alarm is normal. But to be fair, around me it kind of is. I'm stuck on the door. Let's drag this out. Hey, let's put one of these doors in the processor at least. There we go. And that's probably the first door I've ever put in the processor on its own. Barge you. Alright, so what I want to do is try and get the shell off of this as fast as possible. Well, I say as fast as possible. Just want to get the shell off of this so we can see what's going on with the reactor. The fact that there's no power does not bode well. Probably means so. There's like 3 steps to de-reactoring. One of them is to turn the fuel lines off to the engines here, and that uses this switch here. But if this is unpowered, such as it is, why are you unpowered? What have I done? Was it the fuel tanks? Was it actually the fuel tanks? Why wouldn't this be the thing powering it? Huh? Okay, alright. Well, I'm not sure how well we're going to do here. Don't know how to get everything separated, but we'll figure it out. That's what we do. We find mistakes and we correct them somehow. Dune chat going on. Yeah, I do not know enough about the Dune series. I watched the what I'm going to call the original series, you know, the 80s version, like way back when. Never read the books. Just a bit too dense for me nowadays. Like maybe teenage me would have lapped up the space opera intrigue, but cut as many of these panels away as possible, man. This is where my cutting laser earns its money, or at least suddenly the higher cost seems worth it. I mean, personally, I'd like to do a shift where I only hire the cutter for the first day. And the second day, I've only got a grappling hook to like tidy up. I think that would work. First day is just like snip, 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 snip. And there's a lot of these, and literally my job at the moment is to point and click. Looking at the heat in the bottom right, of course, because I don't really want to mess up my own cutter too much if I can get away with it. Need to... Where's this processor? I think the music just stopped. The music did just stop. Put you over there. Let's make a little chain of this stuff. You there, you there. Go on, work around the corner. That would be so good.
Applying credits to account.
I'm not sure how well that's working. Let's just like... you go over that way. Okay, yeah, it didn't work so well. What? Why is my thruster damaged? Why? What did I do? Just quickly do this. There was... we separate
Credit applied.
this from that. It doesn't look like they're still attached somehow. Also, that's a little bit louder. Oh yeah. Trying to separate these parts is definitely one. Oh man, I was kind of hoping to be done in today's shift, and oh man, get out of the way. Let me do the thing.
Transferred.
That's the problem here. I've not even managed to skin the vessel. What else we got? Oh, there's another one moving over there. Process that way. Amazon woman was also first account. Hi. Right, what am I trying to get rid of here? I mean, I could technically pull it out of this gap here, but I don't think that will it fit? I don't know. Look at the size of that there. Well, I've got to look at it again. This here. It's already lost a lot of this stuff. Will this fit through this tiny gap here? I don't know. I wonder if I can. Oh! This comes off the top. Okay, that's a little bit better than I thought it was going to be actually. I thought we were going to have to peel it forwards or something like that. Again, processor. I think I've got that too near the top. It's going to twist weird. Just, you know, slam off the side of the nuclear reactor. No biggie.
Transferring credit.
No biggie. Bunch of aluminium structure that wasn't supposed to be there. Alright, I'm just doing it. Warning, meltdown imminent. No, it's not. Get in the barge. Go, get out of there. It's alright as long as you get in the barge as quick as possible. That's literally it. That's all you need to do to get that out of there. And I think that's a little bit weak. But I guess we'll take it.
Look sharp, Cutter. 1 minute left on the clock.
What? Huh?
Salvage goal failed. Rewards lost.
Well, I blew up the engine somehow. I guess now there's not much point doing. Oh no, and the ECU. Well,
Accepted for processing.
there's that messed up. I will take what I can from this one.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
It did take a while to oops, it's true.
Rewards allocated.
I've actually got everything we can possibly get out of this, so I'm just going to push everything towards the furnaces. No, I don't even have the time to do that. Just fire it all randomly. Look, that's 7 mil though. Even with the huge mistakes. I bet that was almost all the reactor. Where are you? 4 for the reactor. Yeah, that was good. That was real good. So maybe do the reactor first next time. That really take an hour and a half. Oh man, it did. I was kind of hoping for an hour a ship, you know.
Cutter 9346-52. Your designated sleep period is now over. Have a great day.
And you have a great day too, Hab Voice. I love you. Alright, 7... She's the only person I get to speak to. I mean, like... That's not quite true. I've got my line manager, and there's a couple of work colleagues They occasionally get on the radio to me. Look at that, we've gone down a bit. Ooh, the money. When that one disappears, I'm gonna have a mini celebration. You know, it's only at this rate gonna be another, I don't know, 20 ships or so. What's this on the floor here? What is that? Don't like that. Don't like that. Ship Doctor. What are we looking for, Mr. Ship Doctor?
I'm here to help you get this ship healthy again.
All these things. Okay. What I should have ripped them out of the terminals that we were looking at last time. Okay, so we're done with that one. I think that's obvious. We got any more 6s, so I don't have to think too hard. I think that's pretty good. Do we do another javelin? Nah. Yes. Nah. Yes. We can get wires and circuits. We can't get the distributor. We can't get that off of many of these. Nothing has got a distributor right now. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go with the javelin again. Want to get those ion rings, man. One more. Oh, no ion ring this time. Wait, what?
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
Ah, no, don't tell me that just as I'm leaving. Warning, fuel levels are low. Yeah, thanks. That's what we want, right? That's what we want. So how long until there is like what we would consider space police? You know what I'm saying? Like an independent group who aren't tied to some corporate play. I don't know. I don't know if we ever will. I think there might be like Mars police and things like that, but oh wow, this has got extra engines. Interesting look. This in the barge, my first piece. Thank you. Let's try and Yo, Tom, buddy, how's it going, man? Been some time. We're taking a little break from Kerbal. What we normally do, and today we're ripping some spaceship apart. I've got $1 trillion worth of debt to get over, and you know, only very, very small. What's the word I'm looking for here? Only small interest payments to pay off, so it should be fine. Unpressurized, yeah, good. All right, now let me open this one again. I'm trying to make it so that when I open a door, everything doesn't explode, because we're in space and pressurized containers are pretty weird, pretty explosive, as I'm sure you can imagine. And I don't want my place to go. I don't want my dude to die. This is my dude, Salvage Simp. Been working pretty hard and consistently for a little while now. Yeah, depressurized all round. Can we now reopen this?
Airlock depressurizing.
Don't lock me out. Don't lock me out. Don't lock me out. Uni is going incredibly well. I'm obviously in my tidy up section of my dissertation. A mere 5,000 words to go in 2 weeks. It's fine. It's no problem. As I'm sure you know quite well, I'm staring at these graphs, being like, I don't know, what am I showing here? What even is it that I've done? I can't get into the reactor room. It's behind this wall. Do I just burn it? I'm scared. Oh, it did blow up, but blowing a reactor at me. I think we might be in trouble. I think we might be in trouble. Okay, this is still connected, so we're okay there. Oh, I'm freezing. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay, things didn't go quite as smooth as they could have. Am I fine? Am I dead? Am I, what, like, I'm in the sun. Do we go to the furnace? Yeah, I mean, I will definitely post my dissertation when I'm done. Easily. Okay, we could definitely have done better there. Got some cold going around. I desperately want to be able to get that reactor out of there. That's kind of my top play right now. Should have known it was pressurized back here. Should have known. Let's take this wall off. I think that's probably the best thing we can do. Oh, it's cold up here. Oh, it's cold up here. Sudden emergency. Sudden emergency. Oh, you are welcome to be part of the peer review process. I'm all about it. All about it. But yeah, other than that, you know, I'm 3 exams and a defense away from finishing my masters. And being me, I managed to miss the PhD deadline, so I'll be doing that next year instead of this year. Which is cool. I mean, to be fair, like, every time I take on the challenge of a new science paper, of reading a paper, I have to stop and figure out what words mean. You know, that's part of the process. That is part of the process. Even though they tell you every step along the way, keep it understandable. You're not trying to impress people with your words. Oh, mate, the spelling has been a constant problem of mine. Like my entire life. My entire. But what about you, Tom? What have you been up to? What have you been up to? I was currently sharing the same woes, so yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, what has everybody your way been up to? We have not spoken in such a long time. Very busy time for me, as I'm sure you imagine. Gotta get through here. All these. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Can I pull this wire? Let me press this button. Yeah.
Your injury is important to us. Please wait while we connect you to an available spare.
Well, we just got vaporized. That was fun. I've been expired. I don't know. Does it tell me spare 5? I've only gone through a couple of bodies. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. FSBWV is like, sorry to hear you missed your PhD deadline, but imagine a bit of a break would be nice. You have no idea. I just some time. Like, so I've been learning. Like this I've been saying to a lot of people. I've been learning a lot of like real high level physics and stuff. And I've got loads of things that I want to apply that to, but where I've been kind of on the treadmill of education, I've only really been able to apply it to the problems that they have set me. And there's a bunch of stuff I want to explore both theoretically and observationally, right? But I suppose theory is really the only way that is available to me at the moment. Let's get to that. I just blew up most of the shit. Look at that at the end there. All that red, that's everything I just blow up. That's the thing right there. To the furnace with you. Go, go, go. Use the grab gun. So this is a processor bit. Let's try and tidy up this bit at the back here if we can. I am making $500,000 today, am I? This is just like cleaning up the street corner here. Right?
Penalty applied.
Is this a shipping crate? So much stuff is just blown up. Is it still going through the list? It's like, no, we're gonna detail every item. I mean, fair. I was making movies at Admiral. Oh, moves at. I thought you said movies for a moment. I was like, oh, that's very fitting. Moves at Admiral. Doing a few Psycom projects. Nice. And having many paid team building social. Nice. That's what we're talking about. It's all about paid social events. So what team building? And yourself, buddy? Got much going on? I mean, to be fair, I never really have much going on. So. Are these going? 6 minutes to chase some boxes in. Which bit of the country is supposed to be over here? Which bit of the world are we supposed to be over here? We've done this bit. Is that the Central American Peninsula? Is that supposed to be California up there? Can I go underneath this? Will it let me? Is this South America here? Is that what I'm looking at? Yeah, that's North America. Caribbean, right? North America, maybe New Orleans. I think this is supposed to be the future, right? Look how much desert there is, and like Florida's missing. Yeah, that's the Great Lakes. This coastline is weird. Yeah, look, Amazon's been flooded. Okay.
Cutter, you're looking at roughly 5 minutes left in this shit. Keep on at it.
You don't see Florida on the north, so maybe a near future dystopia. I'm down. I think that's when we are. I mean, it definitely is a near future dystopia. Like that is the whole thing of the game. It's like, welcome to space. Here's $1 trillion worth of debt. It's like, oh, thanks. Nice. I mean, but Lynx did this for my benefit, obviously. They wouldn't be abusing positions of power, would they? Like, that's not a thing. I just finished graduate data analytics course. Wow, look at Joy's currently studying for the Microsoft. Yeah, nice. Power Boost. Dude, sounding good. Sounding good. I am still terrified about what I'm going to be doing when I'm done. No ideas, no plans. It's actually like I thought something would have come up by now, but not a thing.
Applying credit to account.
I'll figure it out. I'm kind of stuck. What am I stuck on? Is there a pipe here? Yeah, kind of. All right, I gotta be careful with my laser saw, because we're in amongst the fuel lines. Stray sparks are known to have consequences. How do I turn this off? There's like look at these yellow lines here. That means there's fuel pumping. Yeah, you. What do you do? Okay, did that do it? Okay, there's no lights. Alright, we're ready for another explosion? Okay, it worked. Okay, alright, we're good. I know how to use this thing. It's alright. I've been here I've been here like days now. I've totally got. I wonder how long I have been playing this game for, if you will. Like, if each 15 minutes is supposed to be a shift, how long? It's supposed to be encountering entire years worth of stuff here, right? Like there's a whole workers' revolt storyline in here. I mean, it's a bit above my pay grade. If these guys want to try and, like, I don't know, make it so they can't turn our radios off, then I don't know. I suppose that's good for me. How do I survive in the future? And look after my equipment at the same time. You know, out in space, the only friend a man has is his laser saw, after all. Laser saw and gravity grappler. I don't know what this is. I don't know what the tech is supposed to be or anything. I feel like this is a game that doesn't really bother itself with physical explanations of its tools. They're just like, we needed a way of moving stuff around. We called it a sci-fi game. You can make up the rest. Well, thanks. I like making up the rest, actually. Data analytics being a good job, yeah.
Time is winding down, Cutter. Dig deep. Let's finish strong.
Dig deep, last minute. Here we go. Got me, Whistler. Anybody's got me. Whistler's got me. Okay, what else can we cut free without destroying ourselves?
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Only got 30 seconds left of the shift, so might as well just play waste. Sure, at some point I'm going to make the mistake of setting the fuel lines on fire, especially at the end of the shift, right, where you're like, yeah, just get things done quick. That's when you get sloppy, burn through another clone. I mean, I still made 2.3 even with. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I destroyed $7.5 million worth of stuff, though. Let's just. What do I think about the current geopolitical situation of the world? I feel that I don't love it. Let's be honest, I don't love it. We are very nicely insulated over here in the Western Europes. I enjoy that a whole lot. If you were to actually ask me about how I feel about the world right now, I feel like I am I'm very grateful for being in the country that I'm in. There's a whole bunch of stuff that could be happening to me, and it's not. So, yeah. Whether it be the ability to just live your life the way you want to in America, or whether it be like actual threats of violence in Eastern Europe, and everything that's going on in like everywhere else that I don't know about.
Hello, shipbreaker 9346-52.
But
Lynx would like
if
to share
you
the
got a little bit of
following
cash laying around, it's the time to just stash it away for another 4 years. And when the global economy absolutely tanks, reinvest it when Trump's gone, right? Like that's the key, right? Oh, look, there it is. It cost me $150,000 to get a spare. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's my 5th life. I got a new sticker. Oh, great. You know what? I'm gonna go stick that on my cutter. That's the wait. We gotta go over here. Humanity in general is doing okay. people have forgotten that the easy answers aren't the way forwards, right? So it's 10. People are too quick to believe that some guy can wave a wand and make everything all right. And like that that's not the way. Okay, there we go. Safety third. Love it. That's the sticker I was waiting for. What other sticker did I pick up? There was at least one more. Red seal. No, we've done those ones already. Maybe this Narcel one. We did do a bunch of Narcels. Got a Hex one. Maybe it was this. Oh well. Put the one in place that we had to. Let's do the last shift of the stream. Whatever happens here, it's our last one. Gotta write a couple of thousand words after this. I like one of them Lynx safety threat. Are they great? Oh man, you know what? I have not been watching much TV or movies recently. In fact, I would have to ask you lot for recommendations. I have been. So most of my life this year has been taken up by quantum field theory. A course so shockingly poorly taught that when we ran into stuff that do you remember Steve Fairchild from Special Relativity? I mean, everything he taught was absolute gold dust. Like the man knew what he was doing, right? And then when we come across the similar topics in quantum field theory, we don't even recognize them till halfway through because it's been really badly taught. I don't know about badly taught, but it's such a difficult thing to teach. What's going on here? Are we good? So yeah, my life has mostly been. Imagine the universe is a sheet of numbers, you know? Apart from some of the numbers aren't just numbers, they're complex spinners and so during that, all I've really been doing is watching Hermitcraft. It's pretty much been my one thing that I have been watching. Is that true? Is there something else I've been watching? I feel like there is, but I couldn't tell you what it was.
Raw material deposited.
My favorite. So it used to be Zuma, Exuma. But he has definitely chilled on his production recently, which is cool. You know, you can't be on it the whole time. I watch a lot of Zedaf and Joe Hills just because, you know, I'm that type of hipstery guy that watches the quirky little guys. I've not seen the Minecraft. I'm gonna go watch it tomorrow. I'm gonna go watch it tomorrow. I will have a stronger opinion on chicken jockeys at that point. But obviously, like I play a lot of Minecraft anyway. Oh, it turns out that one's got some air behind it. Wait, take cover. I'm fine here. Oh, give me that. Oh, have any of these got wires in? You've got wires. Let's break this. Get those wires. Thank you very much. And this one. Let's break that. Let's 2 wires. Electricity is known to have an impact on long-term job satisfaction. Wow, that words of wisdom, words to live by there. What is powering what? Let's just cut this off. Yeah, I actually kind of looking forward to it, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, I've been avoiding as much as I can, you know, details of the movie, but the fact that it's been so easy to avoid details of the movie makes me wonder about the level of detail that's in it. because it is just, you know, I think one of the best and one of the worst cinema experiences you've had. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have similar. It's gonna be an interesting date night. So. Oh no, the lights don't go. I fired the light into the wrong spot because I was chatting. Let's pop back over here. Not because I just wasn't paying attention. It wasn't specifically the chatting. Yeah, obviously it is the big cultural thing at the moment, so I definitely need to get out there and make an opinion on it. Jack Black isn't a draw for you? Yeah, no, that's fair, mate. That's fair. Like Jack Black used to be the new cutting edge cool thing, but he's just the Jim Carrey of our time, right? You know, is that fair? I mean, Jim Carrey didn't sing. No, going nuts when the chicken jockey shows up. No, I will attempt to contain myself. I don't think Misaligned would be too pleased if I like suddenly ripped my shirt off and ran around throwing popcorn. Any kids that were there would love it though. Throwing the popcorn is a very important part of the process, I'm afraid. If you couldn't hear, Miss Behind was like, I'm all about you ripping your shirt off, just not the popcorn. You have to throw the popcorn. Who was that harsher against, Jack or Jet? I don't know. I feel like they fill the same cultural space. They're the funny guy, right? Like not just the funny guy, but like the class clown of funny guys. You know, I don't know if that's the way. The community call out of the game was fantastic, though the mishmash of live actors with full CGI was a bit joke. I mean, I'm cool with that. Have you ever seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit? We pioneered that stuff. We're cool. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, this is not what I expected. Yeah, I mean, and honestly, like, what could they have possibly done with that game if not just made something where they make an environment and get a popular guy to run around and scream the name and stuff like that. You know, like, I'm not sure what type of movie game archetype you could even begin to be like, yeah, we'll do that type of movie. You couldn't really, like, there's no conflict in Minecraft to build a movie around. I think that's what we're trying to say. Oh, Bob Hoskins alive, the OG, mate. I mean, that's possibly a similar niche, right? You know, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit was basically just the cartoon game, the cartoon movie, in the same way that, you know, Super Mario or Minecraft are game movies. It was just the different type of media, right? Oh, is that a beer someone left? Oh, I'm not allowed to drink the beer. Furnace it. Brr. Space Mormons, man. Space Mormons. Why wouldn't I drink the beer? Need you over there. Man, which religion is gonna take the orbital space by storm? You know, is it the Mormons? We're gonna have an interesting one. We're gonna have a new religion that starts in orbit. I could believe a new religion starts in orbit. Ooh, wow, get out of here! Go quick, go! I could believe in new orbits. And then we circle back to the video game movies. Yeah, I love the video game movies. Again, Bob Hoskins in the first Super Mario Brothers movie, like that one that made no sense whatsoever. Love it. What did that have to do with the game? Like, really? Like, they had the word Mario in there, and somehow they crammed a Mushroom Kingdom in, and that was about it. Like, what was the original script? There was no way that that script was originally written for Super Mario. I feel like there was some sort of like paleontology superhero that was supposed to... Why can't I get that? Give it back. Oh, keep it. I don't care. Yeah, I feel like there was some sort of like paleontology hero that was supposed to take part in that movie that just never showed up. I feel like it was just supposed to get part of the, you know, the dinosaur craze that was going on at the time. But someone went, I got a better idea. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. It just didn't feel like that movie was written for that script, or that script was written for that movie. Assuming humanity continues in a Star Trek fashion, we believe Christianity would be dominant, and then we'll get Space Pope and the Space Pope-mobiles. I mean, I'm all about the Space Pope-mobile. I think that is humanity's finest purpose, is to create the Space Pope-mobile. Space Post-mobile as well. If it's not red and comes with its own black and white cat as standard, I'm going to be very annoyed.
Alright. This is your 5-minute warning, Cutter.
5-minute warning. Wow, it actually kind of flies by whilst on shift. Damn. We've already got a space religion. We can't just worship any like leader of the space station just because he had. I can't even remember how Cisco ended up becoming god to the Bajorans. It was a great plot point, but wasn't a prophet or a messiah, whatever he actually was. Like it's something that happened in like episode 1, and then they never really touch it again for like 7 episodes. It was just a thing that everyone was like, yes. I really enjoyed DS9 as a kid. It was like my Star Trek, if you will. Everybody else was getting into Voyager, and I'm like, nah, stay here with this one. So actually the soundtrack is kind of my own. I just searched the word ambient jungle in YouTube, and it gives you this sort of stuff. Because I 100% believe it fits the feel. I think this is it. When I play on my own, when I'm just, you know, being chill on my own at night, I will sit here and listen to ambient drum and bass and rip apart a spaceship in several hours. Just, yeah, it's nice. It's chill. It's a very pleasant gaming activity. I can't do it for too many ships in a row. If I get to the 3rd ship, I'll probably be tearing my hair out because it's just a little too calm. But I never really want to play for that long. It's one of them games.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Not making this stuff, though I am looking into how to make this stuff. It's kind of like my training music before I get onto the actual music I want to produce, is to make some atmospheric drum and bass. But I'm having trouble finding a plugin that lets me chop up an amen that doesn't just like cut it up really weird all on its own and then do some other stuff. But you know, that's a different stream's problems. Maybe when I get good enough to actually, you know, just make up music on the fly, do a bit of that. But
I tend to believe that something is going on.
There's words going on.
Something we don't understand. Something real.
It's rare that we get words in this music. It's normally just chill and breaks. Yeah, I can't wait to be making moves in the EDM scene, you know? That would be pretty sick. Though, like most things, it'll probably just end up being a fairly mediocre personal project that some people appreciate. And that's fine. That's not everything needs to be a viral hit, you know. Oh, why is this doing this? I have look at what I've done to this box now. Ah, okay. Let's. Okay, can I rip this off as well?
We're getting down to the wire.
Oh no, not the last couple of minutes. Maybe we'll have one more shift. I don't know. Maybe we will. I thought we were going to be closer to actually having this completely tidied up.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Thank you for my credits. And every time she says that, it feels like a huge achievement. But like we've only earned a couple of grand in the face of trillions. There are several zeros missing. Pull stuff out of here. Trying to fit things through the wall. See you later, man. FSBWV. I need to come up with a short way of saying that.
Applying credit.
I can't fit through the door. Fit through the door. Ah, I didn't throw it in time. Didn't throw it in time. Quick decision. Yeah, one more, and then we'll call that in 15 minutes. The application of heat to an unknown object is known as kill it with fire method. That's true. I'm not allowed to do that though. I don't have a flamethrower.
Good morning, shipbreaker. Lynx would like to share the following message. The only P's permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor, and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
Potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate. It's the chemical of choice, obviously. I assume a coolant, but who knows? Who knows? Quick check of the equipment here, the material. Make sure we're not falling apart. Thrusters are, but you know what? I'm alright with that. Who needs thrusters when you're in space anyway? Like really? I've got a grapple hook. I can do good things with the grappling hook. Little drum roll as the load starts. Okay, cool. I mean, look. Here's what we do with the grappling hook. No thruster use. No thruster use. All grappling hook. Slow myself down now. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. There we go. It's cool. We're fine. We're good. Amos is a little zoink right now. He's all cozy on the sofa and incredibly invested. Okay, cool. I like to hear that people are invested. I'm all about that. I do enjoy that. Okay, I've got to get this box empty. Just pull this last couple of bits out, and then we can just scrap the whole lot. I wish I was a little better at the old nuclear reactor extraction, but as you can see, even trying to get a terminal out of a door, I'm kind of bad at. So. Managed to completely destroy the back end of this vessel. Right, you in the furnace, go. Get out of here. Was that all my tethers? Okay. There's a light in there. I think it's worth more money to deal with it than not. Okay, I need some tethers. I'll probably do with some fuel as well. No. Let me look at this. So so they bring you up to space, they charge you for your ride up here, they charge you for your habitat, they charge you for the equipment, they charge you for the oxygen you breathe, the thruster you use to move around, the tethers you use to move all your stuff. You got to pay for everything here. Which, I mean, you know, that's fair. Lynx doesn't just do everything for my benefit, so why would it not? What is... How do I get in here? Look at this whole chunk of salvage I see on the end here. Can we do something with that? Must be able to. Yeah, there we go. One of the medicines is glycerin trinitrate. Dude, yeah, that like, don't drop the bowl. I assume it's a little more stable than that, but just maybe don't drop that bottle. Definitely don't hit it with a hammer. I bet some people have. I bet there have been people out there being like, ooh, can we blow this up?
Material accepted. Credit
No, I do follow a lot of YouTube channels where that is essentially the plot of their channel. Can we make explosives out of these random things? And the question is, the answer is normally yes, because it's surprising how much chemistry can be done just with like pool cleaner. This is a chill tune. Like this.
salvage deposit
Give me that.
confirmed. Applying
Gotta pull everything out the front of here so we can just throw it in the furnace. Well, it's going to the processor, not the furnace. What's this? That's a furnace. This is processor. What are you? You're furnace. Get in there. So we need to cut this somehow. Like this? Yeah, that did exactly what. Look at that. First time. First try. Love it. You connected to these panels. Man, I blew stuff up and now it's all a mess. Who'd have thought?
salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Oh, nice. Tom's got a bunch of LED bulbs on the go. RGB LED bulbs on the go. Turn the front room into a rave. Right. I'm just gonna melt this one, I think. Wait, is it attached? No, it is attached. Why had the lights gone out? What's happened? Look around. What's covering the sun? Don't do this to me, man. I need the light. I don't like what's going on here. You go that way.
There's no way out.
You go that way. I'm almost certain I've not done everything I need to do here, but... looks good enough. Looks good enough. I'm sure there was stuff there. Okay, where am I in the wall terminal? That's what I saw.
Salvage goal missed. Rewards eliminated.
Okay, I've earned a lot of salvage rewards, and I've lost a lot of salvage rewards. That's alright. That's life, right? To be fair, I'm fairly sure this is how the devs expected the game to be played. Not well. I should expect they expected all play styles, but I should expect that they expected, many expects, that more people are going to be blowing stuff up than not. Because it's not the easiest thing to not blow up stuff. It's a real life and in the game.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transferred.
No, it's going. It's gone. It's actually gone. What is this? I can't touch it. Whatever it is. But the wall panel. I think that's the first light that I've sent off into deep space during this stream, which is an interesting one. Definitely have seen me sending more stuff into space. There it goes. Oh, is this not... You doing your thing? Are you not? I think it's doing what I want it to do. Thank you for my credits. Where's that bit that's floating up there? You, come back. With all the debris you're throwing to Earth have any consequences for the population? So, thankfully, not for the people on Earth, but for everyone who's still up in orbit, yeah, probably. You know you need to be traveling fast to be in orbit, and fast traveling stuff generally tends to hurt. Oh, there's a lot attached to this. Cut this. Oh, this is gonna... That attached to stuff? What is this? Oh, I gotta get in here and melt some of this stuff. Ideally, before this gets dragged to the furnace. Don't sacrifice me to the furnace gods. Please. I've managed to avoid it for so long. I don't want this to be the moment. Is that good? Is that not? I don't know. I think most of it's going to the right place now. This one looks like it wants to not. Are you there? Go that way. Oh, I just attached it to a ship. Oh, little clicks.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh man, that's what I should have done today. Played Lego Star Wars. That'd have been a super chill. That'd be a super chill stream. Yeah, I don't think we'll be doing this one again on the stream. There's not quite enough for me to talk about, you know? Which unfortunately is a prerequisite.
Shift clock says 5 minutes.
I need to be able to chat rubbish about whatever's going on. It's still not disconnected. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, this feels bad. How am I supposed to cut this without cutting the tank? Ah, yeah, like that. I'm on fire! I'm on fire!
Note that prolonged exposure to high temperatures can lead to employee burnout.
Exposure to high temperatures can lead to employee burnout. Well, thanks. What I need to know. I'm just going to blast this all to furnace or... Oh, you're a processor chunk, go that way. You're a furnace chunk, go that way. You're a processor chunk, come this way. No, I'm not sure what's important and what's not in this lump. No, that's all processor. Wow, you've seen both Ewok films. I've not seen the Ewok films. I have gone and watched all the new Star Wars, if you will. What we would consider new Star Wars at the cinema. Yeah, I think we saw Solo at the cinema. Definitely went and saw Rogue One at the cinema. Rogue One was the beginning of the for me, because it was all just like starting to. It made the whole of the beginning of New Hope just seem a little bit flat. You know what I'm saying? So suddenly these like badass lightsaber users forget everything and stuff like that. And I get, you know, there's the limitations of the production styles of the time and stuff like that. But I was quite happy going, they're old guys, so they were fighting less spectacularly. And then Rogue One along comes Vader exploding stuff with his mind. Yeah, there are troubles, but not unfixable troubles. You know.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
You hate your Ewoks. I mean, a lot of people dislike the Ewoks. I understand their purpose in the film. It's the same as Jar Jar, right?
Credits deposited.
They're there to be a bit of comic relief, but also make you question whether they're actually the masterminds behind it all.
Valuable component incinerated. Penalty has been applied.
Also took him to the Care Bear move. Oh, dude, that's strong sacrifice there. Well done. I like Care Bears as a concept. I don't think I could deal with the actual movie. It might be a bit much. I'm just playing potluck with these pieces. I don't know what needs to go to the processor and what needs to go to the furnace.
Transferring credits.
We're just gonna fire pieces around. The new James Bond at the time, or that Dr. No. Now, which one was it, mate? Which one was it? Man, whatever happened to James Bond? Definitely lost some luster over time, right?
Got about 1 minute till the yard goes dark, Cutter.
Okay, I think I've got to call today's shift here. I've still not seen Andor. That's definitely something I need to correct there. But I am afraid with that, I am going to have to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time when, I don't know, we're not going to be doing this. If we're going to play some Kerbal, it's going to be probably science mode over. Oh, I leveled up. Oh, that's going to be bad. Yeah, we might, I don't know, science mode. We might play something else. If you see something, give us a shout. I'd like to know. But I'll see you then when we go to that. It was really good to see you, Tom, by the way. Really good. Really good. See you, bye.